Hello, extraordinary people. This is Zainabu. Welcome to May. Yes, I know. We are almost halfway in the month of May, but we're still in May. So, welcome to May. I hope you are enjoying it so far. And unfortunately, for those of you who watched my videos or my messages last month, I had mentioned that I was going to bring you messages around or surrounding the topic of our finances or the economy, and also April being National Financial Literacy Month, as well as I was launching my I Am Getting Out of Debt masterclass, which went well. I don't know the next one, whether I'm going to do it in June or July, because it's something that I want to do quarterly. But stay tuned as I'm putting the details together for that. So doing that, launching that, I wanted to bring those messages surrounding finances. But unfortunately, things were going on last month. All good, of course. And the time was just going by so fast. I was not able to like literally sit down to bring you the messages the way I want to. That's just, I'm just being transparent. I wasn't able to do so the way I wanted to because it was just things happening, and time was moving so fast. But nonetheless, I said, "Hey, the topic of our finances is a topic that can never be over exhausted. It's ongoing. We need to know about how to improve our finances, how to get better, how to build our wealth, and all that good stuff." And so I still wanted to do that this month. So today, with that being said, I want to talk about knowing your economy in times of challenges, because times of economic challenges, because during this time, people panic. Um, the average person worry about the non-essential things like gas prices going up, egg, milk, and all the other stuff. But the reality is, wealthy people do not worry about those things. As a matter of fact, they actually think about ways how they can capitalize more from what's going on in the economy. And so, one of the things you want to know about during economic challenges is cash flow matters more than appearance. What exactly am I talking about that? You want to focus on cash flow, bringing in more income streams, and avoiding weak financial habits. Because during this time, bringing more income is going to matter more than upgrades, because you might want to keep up with the Joneses. Now, unless you are the Joneses and you have the means to do so, by all means, certainly do that. But this is not the time you want to do upgrades if you're not in the position to do it. Rather, you want to focus on bringing in more income stream and protecting your cash flow, avoiding weak financial habits. Let's think like the wealthy and not like just the average person who worry about the non-essentials. And another thing that you want to know and be mindful of, that um, you know these cycles, they are normal. Economic cycles are normal. The unemployment shift, inflation, recession, market correction, all of those things are how the economy, even in time, get better over time. So there comes periods where that's going to happen. Those things are going to happen, but it's not the time for you to panic and make panic-based financial decisions. But you want to understand that these cycles are normal as we continue to live on in life, and not focus on, like I said, the non-essentials like gas prices. Do you know, actually, during Biden's term, gas prices, gas price, regular, I can't get my words out, regular gas prices in 2022, sometime in 2022, they were actually higher than they are today. I think they were over slightly, about like $5 regular per gallon. And during Trump's administration, they kind of been lingering in the four somethings. But sometimes I think people just hate Donald Trump so much. And this is not about politics. It's just a caveat that I'm bringing in about worrying about the non-essentials. So sometimes people are so worried about or hate Trump so much, they blame him for everything. But during Biden's presidency, we were actually paying more for gas prices at a certain point in time, during that time. So it has nothing to do with who's in presidency right now. That's not the reason why. You're focusing on the wrong thing and not focusing on the things you really need to focus on. And for me, anyone who knows me, really, one thing I always say about myself, now it's not bragging or am I in a position to be like, oh yeah, if that were to happen, I'm good. No. But I also have the mindset if gas prices were to go up to $100 per gallon, I'm focusing on how can I put myself in a position to be able to afford gas without anything and not worrying about it or flinching like a wealthy will do. Focusing on how can I capitalize during this time. So don't worry about the non-essentials. I kind of took off a little bit, but it's all in the same arena of talking about our finances. And also during this time, you want to make sure that you want to know that your skills and adaptability is going to become a valuable asset. What skills do you have? Especially right now, everyone's saying AI, 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 all that good stuff, which I'm actually also focusing on getting and getting better at that and improving myself in the AI world, because that's just how our world is going to be operated on. So you want to make sure that your skills are going to be valuable assets during that time, because the like company businesses people who are adapting to these things during economic challenges, they tend to stay more resilient, and in turn they come out of it more successful. So today, in these times that we're facing, you want to know that, and knowing your economy, knowing cash flow is going to matter more than appearances, knowing that your skills are going to be assets, and knowing that also economic cycles are normal. So once you understand that, you're going to stay away from making panic based financial decisions. Hopefully, this information is helpful today. Go out there, let's go create something extraordinary, because you are extraordinarily whole.